Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some positive news that was recently released around Tesla. And we know that Tesla stock and the company are all very interrelated because depending on what the company is doing and how they're using their money, which is directly associated to the topic of this article, then that also relates to the value that people see in Tesla, which therefore affects whether they make stock purchases. And when we have a lot of people purchasing the stock, that could cause the price to go up. So these news pieces don't always have a direct visual impact on the stock price that we can see. However, you can guarantee that it will be affecting it in smaller ways that obviously might not be seen visually on a chart, but people are definitely buying based off of new information. And as people become more knowledgeable about Tesla, when they continue to do great things that can cause the company to grow in the future. So this one is all about the ad spending in 2019 and comparing that to other companies. And so this is a news piece that I actually think is really interesting because it puts into perspective the idea that a company can be successful without spending money on advertising. And that's usually what happens when you focus on a high quality product that people see a lot of value in. So of course, as always, if you all enjoy the Tesla videos, please make sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out. But before we get into this news piece for today, let's go ahead and check out this stock price. It's currently like 4:12 a.m. for me right now, but I've seen the after hours go up a little bit. As you can see, for Tesla stock right now, it is up plus 3.50% in the after hours. That's like $13.03 added on to the share price, and it is now currently at $385.75 per share. Now keep in mind, this says after hours, so we're still very early in the day. A lot of things can change with this stock by that 9:30 a.m. time period. Recently, there's been a lot of days where I see Tesla up significantly in the after hours, and then when the market actually opens, it ends up not being that significant. So I'm taking this current price movement as a grain of salt, but I just wanted to address that share price right there. But as I said earlier, this news piece is all about Tesla's ad spending in 2019. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this article, and then I'll expand on it a little bit more with some discussion. As you can see, this is an article by Tasmanian and author Eva Fox. So of course, as always, we greatly appreciate this information, and we wouldn't be able to have nice access to news pieces and information if it wasn't for authors like this and websites that give us this information. So of course, we appreciate that. But getting into this article, the title states, Tesla spent $0 for ads in 2019, while Hyundai, Lincoln, and Jaguar spent 1.5 to 2K per vehicle. So of course, to most of us that are pretty knowledgeable about Tesla, this comes to no surprise because we know that Tesla doesn't spend any money on advertising. But this is good news once again because it reinforces this piece of information that Tesla doesn't spend money on advertising. And the money that would be spent on advertising goes towards more efficiencies, like with the Gigapress and like with them being able to reduce cost and improving the batteries and increasing capacity while on declining cost curves. And we all know that the goal of Tesla, and especially as emphasized by Elon Musk recently, is that they want Teslas to become more affordable. And so that's really what they're working on right now. They're trying to improve their efficiencies. They're trying to scale the business. And we've heard in the past about them talking about how they could improve manufacturing efficiencies. So all of this plays a role in reducing the cost for customers, and that's something that they're working on right now. So with this lack of ad spending, it enables them to try to reduce these costs by doing certain things such as with research and development, which makes their batteries cheaper yet more efficient. And then also, like I said, with them increasing efficiencies in the factory. So they're utilizing the money that they would spend on ads to actually reduce the cost further for customers. And when it really puts this into perspective in terms of Hyundai, Lincoln, and Jaguar spending 1.5 to 2K per vehicle, it really makes you think, like, how much are they upcharging me on a vehicle just because of the fact that they decided to spend a lot of money on advertisements? Like, are they charging me extra just because they spend a lot of money on ads? Am I actually getting the best possible price that I could for these vehicles? And yet with Tesla, the good thing is that you don't really have to question that. At this point in time, we understand that Tesla has to take a cut of their profit as well, but at least with Tesla, we get a straight up price on the website. There's no haggling or bargaining or pretending to leave the dealership to get a better price from the person trying to sell you the car. So there's none of that BS. And honestly, I just like the fact that we get a straight up price for Tesla and that you don't have to question, did I really maximize maximize this deal for me. You don't have to question, okay, if I was more of a social or confrontational person, could I have gotten a better deal on this vehicle? You don't have to worry about things like that, and there's no arguing over a price or trying to get a better deal, and you just get a straight up value. And honestly, with that, I feel like there's a lot more transparency there, where I feel like we as customers are pretty much getting the best value that we can get that Tesla can offer, yet also while still making a profit to reinvest in their business further in the future. So I love the way that they do that. Whereas with Hyundai, Lincoln, and Jaguar, they're spending a lot of money on advertising per vehicle, and that kind of adds to like their price dealing, where they may not be able to go lower to a certain price because they know that they spend so much on advertising for a specific vehicle, whereas Tesla doesn't have to worry about something like that, and they can charge pretty much what they're comfortable with charging in terms of like their gross margins. So going down to this chart right here, this is the same chart, but it actually shows the chart key showing that the light blue is 2018 and the darker blue is 2019. So for Tesla, it says 0 and 3, so at least $3, I guess, 1 year. I'm assuming the $3 is for 2018, considering that everyone else starts with the dark blue. So the $3 is for 2018. So in 2019, they spent nothing, just as the title states. So first off, we have the Genesis by Hyundai Motor Company. And so for 2019, they spent $2,057 per car. And for 2018, they spent $4,006 per car. I'm assuming this is per car, I guess. It's actually crazy because I'm kind of questioning right now if this chart is per car, considering how much money on advertising that is if you actually break it down per vehicle. That's actually mind-blowing right there. That's pretty much ridiculous if you think about it. And then next up, we had the Lincoln, which is starting to look a little bit more realistic. We all know the Lincoln commercials, Matthew McConaughey. So for that one, that's $1,911 per vehicle in 2019, and that is $2,106 in 2018. So I'm actually not really surprised for this one, at least, because that is like the one memorable auto commercial that I can actually think of. So I'm not really surprised with that one. However, you do have the Tata Motors Jaguar, which is $1,542 in 2019 and $1,916 for 2018. Then you have the Cadillac, that's $1,418 in 2019 and then $1,242 in 2018. Then you have the Alfa Romeo, and that's $1,226 in 2019 and then $1,364 in spending for 2018. And then it gets a lot cheaper with the Fiat with $224 and $208. Then we have BMW at $203 and $232. We had the Honda at $196 for 2019, but I don't see anything for 2018, so I wonder if that's just zero. Then you have Dodge at $91 in 2019 and then $170 in 2018. And then finally, Tesla at $0 in 2019 and $3 per vehicle in 2018. So this is the amount of money spent on advertising per vehicle sold, and it's actually really mind-blowing when you think about this. And it just shows the efficiency that Tesla has once again when it comes to saving money. And I honestly like this approach to their company, in which they don't believe in spending money on advertising. In my opinion, if you have a high quality product that people find a lot of value in, there's really not that necessity to spend money on advertising, because you'll have people that purchase the products that love it so much that will share it with their friends. And that's exactly what we see happening with Tesla. And so just to reference a personal anecdote, I remember in late 2019, fall semester of 2019, I had my senior year of college. I was a public health major, and I was in my capstone public health class, and one of the books that we had to read was called Tipping Point. And I remember one aspect of that book where it talked about things becoming popular by the spread of word of mouth and the power of word of mouth. And then it also referenced people known as mavens, which are people that are really knowledgeable on a specific subject and have experience with something, and oftentimes they're social, so they'll spread that information to others. They're mavens that spread information. And so I kind of realized this comparison between mavens in that book in comparison to Tesla owners, because we all know for the majority of Tesla owners out there, they love the product, they love their cars, and they like to tell other people about it as well and spread the word. And so they give their friends and family a lot of valuable information about Tesla. They give them test rides, show them the cool features, and that word of mouth is honestly some of the best possible marketing that you can have, because it's coming from the people that you trust the most, your friends and your family. You trust their judgment, and this isn't just some random advertisement being shown on TV. It's coming from someone that you trust and has experience with the product, and you take what they say serious. So I actually love the idea that Tesla doesn't spend money on advertising. It's simply more efficient for reinvesting in the company, and then you also have that spread of word of mouth, which I think is really valuable when it comes to a product, because if you have your friend telling you, I've got this awesome product, you have to check this out, let's meet up or come over to my place and I'll give you a test drive and show you what this is like, then that gets people excited about a product. And especially when someone is excited to share their experiences with their friends about that specific product. So this is actually something that I love to see happening with Tesla, where they don't spend money on advertising. And I think there's a lot of value with them not doing that, in which the product gets a reputation for itself simply by the customers. They don't have to tell you how good the product is, because the people that own it, the consumers, they will tell you. Anyways, I just wanted to share this news piece with y'all. Please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks, and especially with Webull right now, you'll get 2 free stocks if you sign up with my link and deposit $100 into your account. You can take that $100 right back out after you get your free stocks. Just wanted to let you all know about that, but hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.